so many things that make Boston an innovative place. I think most importantly, it's the people of Boston, because the people in Boston are not daunted by the hard stuff. They like to tackle the stuff that nobody else thinks can get done. You know, if it's impossible, the people of Boston and people of Cambridge, that's the kind of stuff that's really interesting to them. And I think by nature, people in this area are really curious. They're explorers, they're pioneers, and I think that's kind of built into the DNA, the culture here. We have the Innovation Awards in June, which are going to be incredible in terms of the excitement and showcasing the types of really groundbreaking, game-changing stuff that companies in the New England region are doing today. So we're really going to celebrate that at the Innovation Awards in June. We also have in November our Interactive Awards, the MITX Interactive Awards, which is a huge celebration of creative, interactive, web, mobile, social technologies and design, and sort of really a best of what's happening in interactive media and interactive design. And then most importantly, we have Future M coming up in September this year, which is a week-long celebration of everything that's going on the edge of what's new and what's next in marketing. And Future M will, last year was over 50 events over the course of a week in multiple locations, and we think that it's going to be even bigger, badder, better this year, with tons of great stuff happening all around the city. Many different organizations getting involved to put on events and happenings and parties and panels and workshops that week. So it's just going to be a week chock full of all the coolest, latest and greatest stuff that's going on in Boston. So we're really psyched about it. People do business with people, not businesses. And I think it's really important to remember that no matter what business you're in or where you are in that business, is that, you know, people want to deal with human beings and be dealt with as a human being. Well, I was a consumer marketer in my last career, and I worked in consumer packaged goods for a really long time. So I always think about consumer brands first. So when I think about the brands that mean Boston to me, I think about those brands: Dunkin' Donuts and Reebok and New Balance and Welch's and Gillette, which is now Procter & Gamble, Ocean Spray. You know, the kinds of companies that you put in your grocery cart every day, but I know, because I was in that business for a long time, that they're Boston-based and they sort of have this really great Boston heritage. So those are the companies that I think about first, but I think, you know, there are some amazing technology companies that were born here and that have grown up here, that are doing great things and really, you know, represent that spirit of Boston, that innovation, entrepreneurial spirit of Boston. That's really exciting. My hero and mentor is my mom. So my mom is very successful. She's been a business leader in the Boston community for many years, and right now she actually serves as the CEO of the Girl Scouts of Eastern Massachusetts. So she's had this incredible career of business success, and she gives back so much to the community in terms of her philanthropic work, and now all the work that she's done to really build up the Girl Scouts and do great things. And the thing that I've always learned from my mom, and that I've watched her do so well, is just the ability to make people feel like whoever she's dealing with at that moment in time, that they are the most important person in the room. So whether it's in a business situation or a political situation or at home with us, her kids, or her grandchildren, you know, whenever you're with her, you feel like you're the most important person in the room. I think marketing is everything in business. If you do it right, it should come through in the way every person in your organization talks to each other and outwardly to the marketplace. It should come across in every aspect of your product. It should come across in every single way that a person might experience you. So I think marketing as a function, if you can sort of silo it there, is actually the one thing that can make the most impact on every other thing in a business. So I do spend a lot of my energy thinking about how we market our organization and how it, how that is infused in everything that we do. Attracting and retaining talent in the Boston area means creating jobs, and that's about creating new companies and new ideas that are going to make those jobs a reality by virtue of the fact of building successful businesses. So I think we need to, as a community, be really supportive of startups and people's new ideas and helping companies get their feet under them. And being supportive of that kind of environment is about, creating idea exchanges and creating ways for people to connect to other people and find opportunities and educate themselves and their teams about what's new and what's happening out in the world of business. And certainly creating opportunities for people to meet business partners and future clients. And so a lot of it is creating that environment where people are going to connect and network. But I think also in terms of attracting and retaining talent, you have to think about creating not only jobs, but like a lifestyle for people that they want to stay here and put roots down and grow their social lives and their family lives and their intellectual lives. So it's creating all the things that feed into that so that people have things that they do after work that they love. It's not just about great jobs, but it's a great lifestyle. So parties and events and ways to help people live really full, satisfying lives here.